Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here. And in this episode, I have a few updates that I have to share with you. Alright guys, so let's start with news number one. So I've been pretty miserable at my work lately. And well, I was very confused about whether I want to try and look for something new or I should just stay, in this position because I have to be responsible. I have my debt to pay, and my salary was pretty good, is pretty good still. I'm still at my work. And I have a car, and it's pretty comfortable. I was pretty comfortable for the last 2 years in my job, but the thing is that I was very miserable because I have a lot of responsibilities, and my work is pretty seasonal. Right now, it's summer. It's pretty calm. There's not a lot of work to do. Some days I even finish like in 2, maybe 3 hours, everything I have to do, and I just finish and go home. So it's pretty calm, but in season is crazy. And I've been trying to talk to my management for a few times now, and I told them that I just can't take all of the responsibility and all the work that they expect me to do as one person. I have too much work. It's so crazy that sometimes I can't even go to have my lunch and eat, or I'm not capable of doing everything they expect me to do because they have given me too much for one person, and I've been trying to talk to them a few times about it, and they are just not interested to do anything about it. I mean, they told me just plain blank, this is the way it is, that's the way it's going to be. We are not about to go and look for another employees. So just that's the way it is. So it's got to the point where I just said, okay, I just can't take it anymore, because really it was crazy. And I'm not a lazy person. I have no problem working hard. I've been working hard since I was 17 years old, and I don't mind that. But it was way too much. It was way out of proportion. So we said goodbyes, and I'm about to start a new work in 2 months, a little less than 2 months now, in the middle of August. It is actually in the same place, physical place, but in another company. And the way they work is much different. And their working hours are so much easier. And even though my salary in this new place will not be the same, it will be lower. I will have so much free time. I don't mind finding like another job to have to have a second source of income, to make sure that I provide myself and have the same income I had before. But it will be so much easier than it is in one place that I'm working at now. So that's news, and in the middle of August I will start there, and I will have a car too, which is great. But the second update, which is pretty harsh for me, is that starting this Friday, my license is being revoked for 3 months. So yeah, I actually got some speeding tickets over the years, and last year I had a speeding ticket which just brought me to this revoking of my license. I just asked for it to be delayed, so the 3 months will start in June 26th, which is Saturday. So I will be leaving my car at work on a Friday. And this means that I'm going to have to introduce myself again to public transportation, which I didn't experience for a few years now. That will be interesting. and it's going to be a little hard because right now I'm in this sweet spot where I finish work, I go straight to the gym, and then I go home, and when I have to go shopping, I go whatever I want, to the shops that I love, to the supermarkets that I love. And right now I'm gonna have to find some ways to I don't know. I mean, I'm going to get to work with some of the other employees, and I'm going to go back to the gym with another employee. So my road there and back is okay for now, but I'm gonna have to take the bus with all my bags from the gym to home. And when I'm gonna have to do some grocery shopping, I'm gonna have to go to the bus with bags, or I'm gonna have to do maybe a delivery or something, which is which just gonna have to I'm just gonna have to adopt, because right now I'm not doing these crazy big grocery shoppings. I mean, I buy stuff for, I don't know, the next week or whatever, and it it's not a lot of stuff. So right now I'm gonna have to do a little different something, and just to buy ahead, do this like grocery shopping and make a delivery so that I wouldn't have to go with all the bags on the bus, because I will not be able to go all the time on the buses, like a few times a week, if I want to go to a supermarket to do shoppings, and I don't have any supermarkets close to my home nearby. So it's going to be challenging. I'm gonna have to like do a little switch in my head. And anyways, so this is update number 2, and I really hope that it will be possible for me to maintain my workout schedule weekly, because right now I'm usually taking Wednesday as a day off gym, because Wednesday is usually a little longer day at work, and it's like nice to have a day off gym in the middle of the week. And I usually go to work out in Saturdays, but now I'm gonna have to do a different thing and take Saturdays off, because we don't have transportation on Saturdays. So without the car, I will have no way to go to the gym on Saturday. So in order to maintain my 6 workouts a week, I'm gonna have to work out during the week, Sunday to Friday. And yeah, so that's a switch. And today is Wednesday, so today I'm going to do my leg workout to start the switch already. And another update, which is questionable right now, is my living situation. Because my salary is going to decrease. I mean, I'm preparing myself to the fact that it's going to decrease, because I'm gonna have to find like a second job when I will be able to. I've been thinking about my living situation and the apartment that I'm renting right now. My rent is not very high, but it's not low. So I'm thinking about finding another apartment, which could not come in a less comfortable time than now, because I don't have a car on Friday anymore. So I will not be able to go around anywhere I want to look for apartments. So it's going to be challenging, and I've decided to like take a look at apartments on internet this week till I have the car, and I thought that maybe I will just go and check out a few. So hopefully today I'm going to I'm going to see one of the apartments that I saw. It's in another city, and it's closer to my place of work. I work in an airport area, and it's another city that is closer to there, and it's much cheaper than I am paying right now. It's like 1,000 NIS difference, which is about 300 and something dollars, I think. I don't even know how much a dollar right now, but anyway, so it's a pretty big difference for me. And if I know that my salary is going to be lower, and I'm not sure what kind of a secondary job I will find, it will help me to make sure that I am staying within my expenses, and I will be able to pay rent and pay my debt and, get enough money for food and all the other necessities. So I'm going to, I think, check out this apartment today while I have a car, and I will try to do some apartment hunting tomorrow too, if I will need to. Tomorrow I have a day off. So, like, it's all happening together, and it's not the perfect timing, but somehow it feels like I have to do it. And I came to realize that I really have to trust my instincts and my feelings, because usually all the good stuff and all the good decisions I made were made like that. Like when I felt that, okay, I think this is what I need to do right now. And the last time I was looking for an apartment, if you remember, I was very reluctant to go and search for apartments. I was very, I didn't want to do it. I was even depressed because of that, because I didn't have like this emotional strength to go and ask people if I can rent an apartment without checks. Here in Israel, 99% of owners demand check. They don't want to get like cash. They don't want to get money transferred by a bank transfer. They want checks ahead, and I can't have checks because I am in a bankruptcy. So it's challenging, but right now I don't feel that. If the last time I was looking for an apartment I was procrastinating this process, right now I feel like I gotta do it. It's different. So when I feel that way, I know that I should just go ahead and do what feels right for me. So I don't know, I might be moving too, which is crazy, really. Changing place of work in the middle of August, and looking for apartment and moving in the middle of August. It's all happening at the same time, because my rent here ends August 12th, I think. Yes. So middle of August, I change work, I change apartments, maybe. And I'm doing it all without a car, so it's going to be like a little hard and challenging, and everything just happens at once. And but it feels like a great chaos. So I hope that it's like the kind of chaos that something good will come out of it. So these are the updates I think that I have for now. Regarding to my getting back on track, it's been pretty hard, and like I told you, I'm always honest with you on this channel, and I still have problems. I'm not okay. I have a problem, and I know that, and I'm trying to fight it. And my problem is that I have some kind of a dependency in regarding to food, which I don't know if it's physical or just emotional, psychological, because I know what to do and how to eat in order to stay in shape. And I'm not starving myself at the moment. My meals are pretty rich. I mean, I eat enough, I know that. But there's this thing that in the middle of the day or towards the evening, I have something happening. I don't know if it's in my body or it's in my mind, where I just start to have these cravings that are impossible to control, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's physical or I don't know if it's psychological. I know that I am a stress eater. Like when I'm stressed, I want to eat. But it feels different. I mean, I can go the whole day eating my meals right. I have a great breakfast. I have my meal at work. I showed you in the middle of this, in the beginning of the video, what I eat and how I start my day and what I eat during the day. And then I go work out. I have a good pre-workout meal. And then after my training, it can go both ways. I either have my planned meal and it all goes great and I finish my day right, or something happens there and I snap and I just don't have the appetite to anything but I don't know, a snacks. I it comes like in waves. It's either something really salty or either something really sweet, but I need to have it right now and I don't want to eat anything else. It's like I'm not craving pizzas or hamburgers or anything. I don't crave food. I crave snacks. I mean, and it's crazy that I can't even control myself because I feel like the only thing I want to taste right now, the only thing I want to put in my mouth right now, it's like these salty potato chips. And I don't want anything else. I don't crave anything else. I don't crave food. Like, I don't crave food, I crave snacks. And it's like 50-50. Half of the week I'm doing great, half of the week I'm not doing great. It's like one day I'm at 100%, and the day after I snap. And then it goes again. One day I'm at 100%, and the second day I snap. And I'm trying to be, honest with myself too. I sit down and I try to, process the information and try to understand what's happening while I have these snaps, while I have these breakdowns, and why it happens. Is it physical or is it psychological? And I still can't understand. And I seriously don't even know what kind of test I should do if it is physical, because I'm not sure if it is. I don't know if it's something hormonal. I don't know if it's maybe again all the stress, because I have a lot of things on my mind, and I know that maybe underneath all this, me going strong and dealing with my stuff and problems and still going on, I maybe underneath I'm a little depressed because again I don't have the life I would love to have right now. And I know that right now my mission is to get my life in order so that I could go ahead and do what I want, because right now I have these problems that I have to take care of. They prevent me from doing what I want. But it's just not that easy because I know that it will be over one day, but I think I'm maybe subconsciously depressed a little bit because of all of that. And so I don't know, maybe those snaps are part of what I'm going through in my mind, and that's why I keep breaking down. And so it's not going that well, but it's also not going that bad. It's not that I'm overweight or I became fat or something. I'm not as lean as I would want to be, but because I'm training 6 days a week and I'm pretty active and I still maintain half of the week like my planned nutrition, which is pretty good. So I'm somewhere balanced. I'm okay. But I'm not happy about myself. Again, like I told you 2 episodes ago, I have some kind of a standard and I know that I'm not aligned with my standards right now, so that makes me unhappy because I know I can be so much better, and I know myself and I know that I am a disciplined person, and I still can't understand why this keeps happening to me. So I'm working on that too, and it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. Anyway, guys, so I don't think I'm going to go ahead and, bore you with other stuff in this episode. Just these few updates. And even though it's pretty hard and I'm struggling, the important things to say, and this is how I want to end this episode, is that I will still keep going. Even if I don't feel like it, I will still keep going because I know that I see in my head all the things that I want to do with my life, and I feel that I'm doing them. So it means at a certain point of time, I'm already doing it. It's already happening. I just have to keep going to reach to that point. I can't stop. So That's what I'm doing. Even if I feel like I'm on autopilot and unmotivated and not at 100%, I will still keep going. Even when I trip and fall, I will get up and I will keep going, because I know that I have to do that. This is the only thing that I have to do right now. Keep going. Keep working on myself. Keep improving my life. And there will come a point when I will be finished with all my debts and I will be free, and I will be able to start and really work on my goal to become a professional bikini athlete and competitor. And I know that I will make it and I will do it, and I know that I will live in this place that I want to live in. I can see it, I can feel it, I can imagine it in my head. So for me, it really means that at some point it is already happening. I just have to reach that point. So thank you again for being here, for listening to my mumbling, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you, guys.